Hello, welcome to Football First. I'm here with Hopkins this week for the score predictions. It's a bit different because technically when this video comes out I'm in Liverpool, so we've had to do this a lot earlier. So when we come to the Brighton game and the Southampton game, we can't tell you their full form because they're technically playing tonight, so we've only got their first 4 games. But you'll know by the time it comes to this video what their result was. But we're going to start with...
1-2-1.
Oh, did they? Nice. We're going to start with Fulham versus Watford. Obviously, Fulham, they've got 1 win, a draw, 3 losses. Obviously, that last loss was to Man City. So, And then Watford got their streak ended by Man United last week. So they did have 4 wins in a row, but they've just hit a loss on their 5th game. Good, interesting game, this one.
I think quite entertaining, this
I think it might be, especially
Fulham
Fulham at home.
Yeah.
But if you go on the second half of Watford,
Watford
win for me.
I think it's a really hard one to call this, actually, to be honest.
You think?
I don't know what I like Fulham, but
I like Fulham. I like their team.
I like what they try
players.
to do, but I think they concede too many.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a 3-1 Watford
3-1
win at Fulham.
Wow.
Yeah,
I reckon it'd be, I don't know, 2-2.
I think they're going to want to get back on track.
I like a 2-2 draw.
The firepower, Deeney and Gray up front. So I'm going to go 3-1.
Strong team off and physical as well. I don't know, 2-1 Fulham. I think I'm going to settle for
2-1 Fulham.
Yeah, I just like
right. I'm going Watford. You're going Fulham. Fair enough. Then we have Burnley returning home against Bournemouth. Obviously, Bournemouth's form is a lot better than Burnley's. Just Burnley's only got 1 draw with 4 losses, so they've still only got a point. It's crazy for Burnley. It's crazy they've got 4 losses already. I wonder how many they got last season. And obviously Bournemouth, they are on a roll. Their front 3 firing, like I said last week.
Scoring enough goals, isn't they?
Yeah, 3 wins, a loss, and a draw. Again, if Burnley carry on how they're going, which I think they will, Bournemouth's front 3 are going to run them ragged, I think, again.
Yeah, if they turn up like they did this weekend, yeah.
But it's one of those games where you kind of look at it though and go, Burnley go, oh, we fancy our chances.
Still, I think from last season, when you look at Burnley at home, I always think they're going to be tough to beat.
Yeah. I'm looking at it. I think it's Bournemouth's defence is quite good. I'm going to go 1-1. Yeah, I'm going 1-1. I think
each.
Yeah, I think Bournemouth probably will win, but if that's my heart saying that, head, I'm going 1-1.
I don't know. From what I've seen from Burnley, I can't see them. What Bournemouth? I think for this one. Score wise, though, 2-0 to Bournemouth.
2-0.
Yeah.
I'm going 1-1.
I'd like Bournemouth at the minute.
You're going 2-1. Yeah, Bournemouth are good at the moment. Definitely. Eddie Howe's great.
I love that bloke.
On to our favourite team in the Premier League, Cardiff versus City.
I reckon it's going to be a shock, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, it's going to be a shock of how many they're going to score, yeah. Obviously, Cardiff with 3 losses and 2 draws. City with 4 wins and a draw. City back to scoring goals again. No doubt last week with the 3-0 win over Fulham. Cardiff, they're not going to score this time. They scored against Arsenal. They scored against Chelsea. I don't think they're going to score against City.
That one thing I can see going for them is they're at home. But I don't think that's going to make too much difference.
I'm going to go 4-0 City. Aguero's looking great at the moment.
I don't know if they're going to score 4.
Easily.
I don't know.
If Arsenal can score 3 against them. Chelsea just scored 4.
Was that Arsenal?
Yeah, Chelsea just scored 4 against them. And you think Chelsea don't really have a striker? It was Hazard.
Yeah,
they got Man City. They got Aguero. They got Jesus. They got Sterling, Sané, Bernardo Silva's been a beast.
Cardiff have got Bamba.
Yeah, 4-0 from me for Man City to win.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to be quite that many goals.
After Guardiola, how unhappy he was and made them go to training straight after the match, basically. They had 28 shots on target. Well, 28 shots. They're going to have more against Cardiff.
I think Cardiff are going to put off a result here. No, I don't. I think.
No, I was just saying no.
I don't know. 2-0 to City. I don't think they're going to score that many.
Okay, fair enough. I think 3-0.
I think it'll be a comfortable game.
Oh, 100%, yeah. Training exercise, that kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go on to Palace Newcastle. Now, this is an interesting one. Palace, obviously, as we now call them, Zaha Crystal Palace.
How much do you think Zaha's going to get on against Newcastle?
With their They've got 2 wins and 3 losses, Palace. Newcastle, obviously, still only 1 point with a draw and 4 losses.
They've been quite bad. I didn't realise that.
Well, you said they've been quite bad.
Well,
their first half against Arsenal, they were very good.
Didn't win, though.
But the thing is, Arsenal attacked them. Only one person's attacking them from the Palace team, that's Zaha.
Yeah.
There ain't going to be the space that they had against Arsenal. Roy Hodgson is very defensive. That front 3 or 2 can go do what they want for the strikers. Normally Townsend or Benteke with Zaha. I don't know. It depends as well. If Zaha's not on it,
Tricky one, yeah. I mean, Obiang was decent this week, but is that Obiang there? That's the West Ham game, isn't it?
That's the West Ham game. Obiang, mate.
He might turn up. You never know.
You might watch it. You never know. Yeah. It's really hard to call this one for me.
I have to go for a 1-1. I think
you're going 1-1.
Yeah. 2 teams not doing great. Zaha will probably score.
I believe in Benitez. I'm going to go for Newcastle 2-1.
Believe in Benitez.
I'm going to believe in Benitez.
He was at Liverpool once, wasn't it?
I think, yeah, but he did well at Chelsea.
I think he's doing a great job, to be fair.
Yeah, with like we've said many times, with the money that he's got.
So yeah, 1-1 for me, I think.
I'm going 2-1 Newcastle for the first win of their season away from home at Palace.
That'd be a good.
I think since everyone at work supports Palace, so yeah, whatever. Anyway, Leicester Huddersfield. Well, Leicester getting whipped last week by Bournemouth. Obviously, they scored 2 last-minute consolation goals, but Leicester have had 3 losses already this season. Only 2 with 2 wins. Huddersfield, though, still not got a win. 2 draws, 3 losses. I think Leicester will win this one.
Yeah, I think so.
Huddersfield to go down, I think, this season. There's nothing about them, really, is there?
There really isn't.
Really, like they've got the bit special here and there, but all together.
They might get a result here and there.
I'm going to go Leicester 3-1.
Leicester, I think Leicester can score goals there. That's the thing. With Maddison, I think he's brilliant for that.
Yeah, he is brilliant.
Vardy's back.
It's going to be. I think Huddersfield still score because I still think, obviously, no Morgan this week because he's got his red card. Yeah. And Maguire, he was pony the other day, so I'm going to go 3-1. Leicester still to win, but 3-1.
I don't know, maybe. I'm tempted to go for a 3-0 Leicester, you know.
3-0?
Yeah.
Okay, you go 3-0. That's fine by me. You can do whatever you want, mate.
3, I don't know.
You can do whatever you want. On to the game that I'll actually be at. Liverpool-Southampton.
You look out for you on the TV.
You look out for me. I'll put a sign there.
I won't be
Hopkins,
there.
it's me.
I never got an invite.
No, you didn't get an invite because you're a Man United fan. Obviously, Liverpool with the 100%, 5 wins. Southampton with a win, draw, 2 losses, and whatever the Bournemouth Brighton result was.
A big thing here, I think.
Southampton were like a bogey team for a couple of years. Liverpool, I think that's kind of gone now. Danny Ings is not playing.
Is he not?
He can't. He's on loan.
Oh.
He can next season if they decide to buy him for 20 mil.
Sneak him on.
I don't think that will. It's Charlie Austin, really.
That's a shame because he would have.
Yeah, Danny Ings isn't allowed to play, and obviously he loves Liverpool, but he'd want to prove a point. Yeah. And I wouldn't mind him doing that. I love Danny Ings. I think he's great. So without Danny Ings, no matter what the result was against Brighton, you can't see anything but a Liverpool win. For me, I'm going to go 4-0. It's the first week where the front 3 are going to click.
That's right.
They've not. The front 3 haven't clicked yet. First game was against West Ham. They clicked because it was easy. They haven't clicked properly. You think how good they were against Bournemouth against Spurs. Imagine if the front 3. Imagine if the front 3 were on form.
Imagine if Spurs were decent.
Yeah, there's that one. So yeah, I'm going 4-0 Liverpool.
I'm going to go 2 goals, I think, for Liverpool. I don't think they're going to roll them over 4-0.
No?
So I think they're still going to win. I don't think that many goals.
Right, we'll see on match reaction week 6.
I expect you to be on the pitch, mate, as well.
I'll try and get on TV. Yeah. Anyway, on to Man United Wolves. Very interesting game. Obviously, Man United winning 3 for Wolves. Lost 2. Wolves with 2 wins actually, 2 draws and a loss. So what? They're on 8 points.
They've had a good start to the season. I think their goal would have been to stay up, surely, and I think they're doing that so far.
If they carry on how they're going points wise, they'll probably finish top half the table.
Yeah, mid-table at least, I think.
So what do you think? Interesting game. Wolves obviously on a high. They've drawn with City this season already.
No, I think United's too powerful. They're going to smash them.
Too powerful.
7-1. Yep.
Who's powerful in that team?
Lukaku.
Pogba.
Lukaku's back. And I don't know if I can say that.
No.
Lukaku's big.
Well, you said Lukaku's big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Fellaini's got an afro. So yeah.
All seriousness,
No, I do think
it's going to be a hard game.
Do you? No, I don't think it'd be that tricky.
I think Wolves will think, you know what, Man United have been great this season, we can go for them.
I don't know, I think...
And there's still an unknown factor, because you don't really know how Wolves play that much. Someone like Ruben Neves is going to go, you know what, I'm going to step up against, I'm going to get noticed. They got Willy Bolly.
Great name.
Great name.
Great name.
No, I think Man United at home, I think it would be 1-0 United. I don't think there'd be many goals in it, to be honest with you. I can see Wolves winning with my heart. Head, 1-0 United.
It would be hard. Yeah, I think United are going to win. A couple of wins on the bounce now. I think they'll hopefully kick on and just grind out another result. You know what, they're not going to blow
So you think about 1-0 as well then?
I'm going to go 2 because I
2-0.
think Lukaku's going to score some goals.
Depends if you performed like how you did against Watford second half, then you never know.
Much better than Wolves.
Brighton Spurs, obviously Brighton 2 losses, a draw, a win, and whatever they got against Southampton, against Spurs, who haven't played very well, got 3 wins, and now there are 2 losses in the last 2 games. Brighton beat United.
They beat
Probably
Southampton this weekend, haven't they?
Probably deserves a draw against Liverpool. They're at home. They came back from 2 goals down against Fulham.
Yes.
Against a Harry Kane who's not doing anything. Ericsson wasn't great.
It's just more, I think. At the minute for them,
Son will start instead of Winks, so that will be another positive. But
is Lloris still out?
Lloris is still injured apparently.
Had a shocker this weekend.
Yeah, he did. It was Karras-ish, wasn't it? Just like Karras. Definitely not as strong without Lloris. Not as strong without Harry Kane actually doing something. Ericsson's quiet. And like we've always said to each other, if Ericsson's quiet, Spurs is quiet.
So that depends if he turns up.
But if he does turn up, doesn't mean Kane's going to turn up. Kane's just something wrong with him, man. Seriously. I'm still going to go over... I don't know, actually. I'm really unsure.
Put off the result. I think big issues for Spurs if they do, but...
I think it could be a draw. Brighton at home, they've been quite solid this season. They've been solid away from home.
I think I'm a bit of a Brighton fan, actually.
I like a bit of Brighton. Yeah, I like a bit of Brighton.
So I'm going to go for Brighton win.
Yeah, what are you going for?
Oh,
it's going to be close.
2-1.
2-1. I'm going to go 1-1. I don't think Spurs have enough firepower to win, but I don't think they're bad enough to lose.
I think they're bad.
Okay, 1-1 for me. West Ham, Chelsea. Now this is obviously huge. West Ham just getting their win, looking good against a team that Everton watched came out at them and they counter-attacked. Chelsea are going to come out at them. The Chelsea defence for me, even though they've got obviously 100% wins at the moment, the defence just seems a bit dodgy now. They put Aspilicueta back to the right. David Luiz and Rudiger I don't think are good enough.
It's strange.
And Alonso obviously still bombing up the pitch.
I like it.
So can West Ham get a result here and help Liverpool?
After seeing what West Ham have done to Everton, it's made this really tricky to call, to be quite honest.
You've got to think of it though, Chelsea haven't looked like conceding that much.
Yeah, I think they've looked solid.
A few dodgy moments, but that's personal moments from defenders.
I'm sure Hazard...
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It doesn't matter if it's West Ham home or away. Can West Ham defenders stop Hazard? Probably not.
No, but then can they get a goal themselves?
This is hard. I see another Chelsea win. And I still don't think, as I said on the last video for the match reaction of game week 5, I don't even think this is a test for Chelsea.
I don't think Everton brought much against West Ham, but no, it's just made it. It's just to put that bit of doubt.
West Ham winning is like, oh, maybe they can do something. But they could turn out like they did in the first couple of weeks.
But then I think Chelsea's been strong. So.
Yeah, I don't think it's a test for Chelsea again. I still think they need to play a harder team, which they will do after, because I think they've got Liverpool twice. That'd be very interesting. I'd rather lose the Carabao Cup game.
I think anyone probably would.
And just get the 3 points in the league. But yeah, Chelsea win. I'm going to go 3-1 Chelsea. I don't think West Ham's defence is great.
I think I'll do a 2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea, fair enough. And the last game of the weekend, Arsenal-Everton. Now, Arsenal have been hit and miss first half to second half. They've got 3 wins and 2 losses. Everton with only 1 win, 3 draws and a loss.
Everton have drawn so many so far.
Thing is, Everton drawn that many I could see this being a draw. I don't know if Arsenal have it in them to beat a side with Everton's quality, even though it's not showing through. I think Richarlison's back this week. I thought it was last week.
That's a big plus.
If Richarlison's back, you could say a draw. Arsenal-Everton games, I don't know how they've gone recently.
I think I'm going to go with an Arsenal win here, though.
At home, you should expect
yeah.
I think it's going to be tight. I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal?
Yeah.
I could see Everton doing it, though. A draw. The draw specialist.
Yeah, it seems to be that this season.
Yeah, so you go 2-1 Arsenal.
Yeah, 2-0.
And you go 2-0 Arsenal. Okay.
Happy with that.
If you agree with me or Hopkins on our score predictions, let us know down in the comment section below. And also, don't forget...
If you don't agree, do the same.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Obviously, let us know your actual score predictions in the comment section as well. On match days, on our Instagram, the link is in the description. I do post up who you think's going to win. You can go down on Instagram and let us know your score prediction on Instagram as well. A little vote there. And obviously, hit that notification bell and then it will let you know when all the videos come. And why would you not want to do that? Like the video if you did enjoy it, and obviously subscribe to the Football First for more football firsty kind of content.
Which is mainly football.
Which is football. Yeah. Crazy stuff. But yeah, this is us for this week. I think we've actually got a date for our first goal recreation, which is going to be hilarious.
Do we?
Yeah, I'll let you know about that. I haven't told you yet. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed and thanks for watching.